It's good. It's going to be a
Walk Alright, buckle up, you fucking heathens. It's time for... it's time for... track review time. Oops. There we go. What are we doing? Okay, cool. So, whatever. So, first one is something by Submoth. Do we have to sign in to listen to this? Yeah, we do. That's fucking annoying. Oops. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hey. Somebody been your butt up in the mouth. Hey. Smoke weed every day. Okay, here it is. Here we go. Oh, this is quiet. Here we go. like that moment. Okay, cool. So that was sweet. I think for me, the two things that would really like take this to the next level is one, like the vinyl crackle thing from Ableton's vinyl, whatever. I really don't recommend using that. Just go to Freesound and download some vinyl crackle, or at the very least use like the noise from the echo thing from where is it? Yeah, Echo has like a noise thing. I think I have it here actually. Yeah, I was using it here. Under the character thing, there's the noise, and this noise sounds a lot better, I think. Yeah, or get some free vinyl plugins. And then the other thing I would say is like maybe use a different VST for the piano, because this one sounds like, I know you're putting it through like a speaker type thing, which also on that note, I would suggest using, if you use Max for Live's like free convolution thing, just you can download impulse responses of different amps, and that'll give you a better speaker sound. Or you can download impulse responses of specific amps and stuff. Yeah, Milli Vanilli. Yeah, that kind of stuff. That'll really take it up a notch, I think. Otherwise, I think the track was really cool. Lots of really nice breaks and stuff. Hold on, let me do that bass boosting so I can hear. Sonar works. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, but oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, so yeah, the EQ might be a little bit weird. Just tell me if it sounds whack. But yeah, I think the mix is really nice. It's working for me. Here, I can boost it a bit. Yeah, nice. It's cool. Lots of nice breaks. Lots of like interestingly timed like glitches or edits in the music. I think it's quite cool. Yeah, great job. I'd say that was for sure a major success. Nice one. So, who's next? Here we go. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. Can't really dance. Okay, so wait, hold on. I think I was. What? Oh, okay. I thought it was pretty cool still. Yeah, don't send troll tracks because then I don't. Yeah, because I got to take all of them seriously, anyways. So then it kind of just sucks for me. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, well, if that person shows up, then we'll do that again. Nice. I have a feeling this is going to be loud. I like the album art, that's nice. Okay, so yeah, I think I wasn't too bothered by the structure in the beginning, but yeah, I think you maybe just need to put some more time into organizing what's going on here with all these glitches. Wait, really? Oh, in Montreal, it really means bad, like really bad. Yeah, yeah. This part feels kind of formless for yeah, I'd say a bit too long maybe. Um, I think with glitch stuff, you in my opinion, I guess it's like really seems to work the best when you have this flow of like really cohesive stuff, and then just break it apart and fuck with it, and then bring it back together and break it up, that sort of thing. um, yeah, okay, sure. Let's hear the first bit without the EQ. This bit, Glory? Yeah. Yeah, Haldane, what Haldane said is really on point, I think. Really interesting approach to the song, but I feel like you can do more with the bass and the second part. Maybe break the chaos with something regular. I think that would be my main feedback. The sound design is great. Everything works. It's like kind of, but yeah, I just got to smooth out the flow, which is a lot harder than it seems, I think. One of the things that I like to do for that is like, I kind of want to give the feel of it being not flowing at all. I thought the original track was really cool and calmed, so I thought, why not destroy that? And yeah, I thought this jarring and weird stuff. Yeah, I see what you mean. I think like a way of doing that is like even when you're trying to like deconstruct something or something, you can't get away from the fact that like you need some sort of arc. It's like the thing that pulls an audience through a track, right? So it is really important to have some sort of arc through the song. Otherwise it's hard to get through. But I like that idea, and I think it makes sense. So maybe the way to do that would be kind of like, I would say sort of maybe more get to this more quickly. I mean, this was really cool too, but maybe this just needs some more build throughout it, and then get here a little bit quicker, and then start ripping it apart here. Like, there's no need to pause before you start shredding it, right? Yeah, exactly. It sort of just sounds like a grain, like messing around with a granulator. But there's so many nice samples in there that I think if you chopped it up and put it together nicely, then it would fit. It would work a lot a lot better. But I really like that idea of totally deconstructing it. But try to think about deconstruction as like the end point. You have to get there somewhere. Otherwise, I mean, it's why, for example, when you go to a show and there's like a noise artist, their set is usually not that long. It's like it's hard to keep that sustained energy for that long. Our perception of the energy of a track generally, like, if the energy is steady, it will feel like the energy is gradually going down in the track. That's why, you know, you have this kind of techno template of like it's going, and then you just add another hi-hat, and then you add another cymbal or another little percussion thing. That isn't really building energy. It's just sort of keeping it, constant. Ordity, have you never been to a harsh noise show? But yeah, so all the pieces are here. I think it's just about arranging them in a nice way. The thing that bugs me is that you use the same sounds throughout all the track instead of bringing... We fucked up, but I guess it needs to get out this amp. That's an interesting feedback too. So you use the same sounds throughout the track instead of bringing contrast to second part can be fucked up, but I guess it needs to get out the sound palette you use on the first part, then bringing this first groove again and call it a day. So I think it's quite cool that you're using the same sound palette and deconstructing it. For sure, it's nice to like bring a new section with different sounds and stuff. But that's another way that you could go. I think also there's lots of great tools for deconstructing sounds and stuff. I think there's more that you can do than just the granular stuff. There's some really great, this one, for example, I would really recommend checking out. It's called DTBLK-FX. There's a lot of really weird sounds that you can get out of that one. And then also I would suggest, like, once you've granulized it, then do some other process to it and then granulize again. And that'll give you kind of more varied results. You can also try throwing it into like some sort of phase vocoder type thing. That often gives me lots of cool results. Or, you know, the thing of just like putting some effect on the whole group and then fucking with it into the OTT. You can get lots of fucking great sounds out of that. Yeah, everybody post your glitch plugin suggestions. Okay. Cool, but good track. I like that. I think it's definitely going in the right direction. There's lots of really good shit in there. Just needs a little bit of smoothing out. Okay, Thorn. Cool. That was fucking crazy. I don't know what to say about that. Gloric says, I might even go the opposite way with the glitches in that last section, make them teenier and bleepy. Someone was saying about less, oh yeah, Haldane was saying I would use less texturized glitches and more organic stuff in that section. That kind of makes sense to me. Small and bleepy, yeah. I think also, like, if you are gonna change this section, so this part is all huge sounds, right? So a nice contrast to that would be like, and also to kind of work with the theme. Imagine if this part was like really small, yeah, like Gloric was saying, but like really small and techie sounds. So like no big kicks, just like and like more pure sine tones and stuff, less noise, just giving it a really like glassy, pure kind of vibe. I think that would be a really interesting end to this narrative. Yeah, it's fucking insane, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's more IDM than Mr. Bill has ever done, but yeah. No shade to Mr. Bill. I love him, but yeah. I think this stuff especially. That kind of stuff, like, I don't think he really does that. But yeah, wicked. Yeah, if anything, like, this section could feel more future-y. Especially, like, if this is an old track, like, that, it kind of makes sense with your thing of, like, let's do a new thing here. But yeah, I don't know. Cool. I like that a lot. Sunk. Okay. So, Sunk has a disclaimer. I think Sunk was gonna give a disclaimer about this. And post links to your bank account stuff. Okay, so my understanding is that this was supposed to come out today, this split with Sunk and Tuskmite. So I thought it'd be a good idea to play it on the stream. So let's listen to the Sunk track. Oh, it's okay, cool. Nice. Nice work. have my thing on the wrong page. Nice one, TQI. That was fucking cool. Should we listen to the Tuskmite one? Yeah. Spam your links. Should we listen to this, the Tuskmite one? Everybody vote. You guys want to hear the Tuskmite one? Or maybe Manas will veto. Everybody vote. Vote. Vote now. Yay or nay? All right, the yays have it. Sweet. That was fucking ace. All right, BFNK. Here we go. Yeah, that was really cool. It was a little bit distracting to have to like to keep adjusting the volume. But yeah, that's, I mean, that brings up an interesting question. Like, of course, we want to have lots of dynamics in our stuff, right? But then we also, yeah, real time, just riding those faders. Yeah, we also want it all to be squished nicely together. Not too much, obviously, but nice. Thanks, Leon. You can for sure have silent parts, and you can get really quiet with it, I think. But yeah, like there's lots of different ways to do it. I think about that a lot too, because I like to have some pretty quiet stuff in my tracks too. Although I haven't been doing that as much lately, but yeah, it's just about how you sort of set up those sections. I think there's some bits in this where it feels like I mean, this doesn't feel inappropriately quiet to me, to be honest. And then in relation to this, I think that makes sense. And like once you master this a little bit, like, you know, if you push up the gain a bit, this will be, you know, almost full. I mean, I've got the gain on my headphones cranked a lot. So, but yeah, like once I've had my ears blown off by a sec. Yeah. Yeah. And then this part, like, I think if anything, this part could be quieter. So now hearing it with this, so hearing it like with this volume as a comparison, this actually feels a bit too loud, maybe. This is nice, it's quiet, perfect, great. And then this, once you haircut this a bit, this will come up a bit, so that'll be kind of perfect. And then from there, everything makes sense, except that maybe this section, you might want to put that a little bit louder. Or maybe not, I don't know. I kind of like this dynamic between these two. Oh, that's a good point, Alchemy. Yeah, I have this weird tendency with mastering to feel like you have to just apply the same settings for the mastering and not like have any things changing for the mastering settings. But there's no, like, do I leave some peaks in my, what do you mean leave peaks in your master? It all gets haircut at 0 anyways, so because 24-bit doesn't go above 0. Yeah, like, yeah, often I do that a lot actually, and I honestly think it would be nice if, like, before you send your demos, you guys just like threw some, you don't have to squash the shit out of them, but just like throw them through some ozone preset just so that they're all kind of around the same volume. That would be cool, but you know, whatever. But yeah, that's usually what I do. And then my workflow for this is basically like pull this down to like so that there's nothing in the red, and then throw ozone on. And I usually just pick a preset, and then I'll slowly adjust the volume up until you start to hear the limiter sort of choking, and then just pull it back a little bit. Yeah, that's usually it for my workflow for the master. And I don't usually fuck with the presets at all. Sometimes I'll throw in the imager thing. Just chuck that in there and expand it a little bit, or sometimes I'll just use a preset for that as well. So I'll just be like, I want some modern width. But yeah. Sorry, my EQ peaks, not so much peaking above. Oh. Usually things are pretty smooth on masters, but because of how big. Yeah, I'll usually try to tackle that in the mix stage, Alchemy. So like, yeah, I mean, I have done that before where I'll just throw, like if something's really not working, sometimes, and I can't figure out why, then I'll throw EQ before the mastering preset. I mean, this has another EQ in it. I'm starting to realize why my masters might not sound so good. Anyway, whatever. So sometimes I'll throw an EQ in here, and like sometimes this range is super aggressive, or I want to bump up like around 100 hertz, 100K. So I'll do that, but that's pretty rare these days. But yeah. That's been a real like revelation for me in the last little while, that like you really shouldn't, the master shouldn't be complicated. I kind of have this theory about it that it's like, if your master chain is over a certain sort of, Leon, there's a cue, just chill. There's a, what the fuck was I saying? God damn it. God, I bet it's gonna be a fucking like rhythm track. Anyways, so yeah, I kind of have this theory that like the more, yeah, the more complicated it is, the more it just means like you should go back to your mix and fix your mix. Yeah, so like if you have an issue with your master and you're like doing a lot of compensation on your master, usually that means like take that shit off, take all this shit off, and then go back in here and work on your mix. Okay, cool. But yeah, this track is sweet. So I don't know what you were so worried about, to be honest. I think it's really cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see where that one goes. Please send me an update when you work on it more. Fix thy mix. Yeah, the vibe in this is fucking sick. I love it. Love it. Oh. Yeah, that was really cool. So one of the things I was thinking about, and I'm kind of curious to hear, this isn't really feedback, I'm just kind of curious to hear what other people think of this. So there's parts of this where I feel like it's it doesn't have a ton of momentum, like pushing forward. It just kind of like sits in this sick groove and then just like hangs out there for a bit, and then things change. And I've noticed that some of my tracks are doing that lately, and I wonder if that, like, am I weird for feeling that, or is that like not is that like how this is supposed to work or something? Or like, yeah, what do you guys think about that? Did this feel like it was sort of dragging at any point to anybody else? Like, cause I sort of had that feeling a little bit. Like the sounds are really cool and stuff, but yeah, I'm just wondering if that's sort of like yeah, sure, we can play it again. That's a good question, Soup. Huh. That's interesting. That's an interesting discussion too about all the about the like the driving force or the momentum of the track or whatever. But yeah, killer stuff. I don't have much feedback. I guess we sort of talked about it. Like, my feedback would be sort of like thinking about whether that's what you want or if you want it to have more driving force. But I think clearly that that seems to be a quite personal thing where and also sort of genre specific, that like some tracks don't need as much driving force or whatever. I don't know. I'm kind of just, yeah. Anyways, sweet. I like that a lot. Okay. Kizuwato Prefecture. It's Kizuwato. I know Kizuwato is just here. I can't remember what their name is on. My pleasure. Yeah, thanks for sending that. That was really cool. Oh, that's you. Okay, right. My bad. Yeah, I agree with that, Alchemy. I don't think that's always the case, but I think in this case that's true. Hey, okay, here we go. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Wow, that's pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, Ordity. I think you could have taken it a bit farther with the distortion. Just like a touch further, I think. Nice one, Holding. I had a question also. There's a lot of these nice little like kind of sounds. And one of them specifically kind of sounds like a short delay or something. It's like a... I was curious how you made that sound. Those ones, yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, there's some really nice... Yeah, I think this one's really nice. It sits in that space that you seem to occupy a lot with your tracks of like this kind of happy but sort of fucked up happy thing. It's really nice. It feels like not as abrasive as a lot of the PC music stuff, but certainly like taking some sort of inspiration from it or something. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Ordity. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. That would be kind of my only feedback, is like you can take this a bit further, I think. You could even get a bit crazier too with the tempo and stuff. Like, I think it's one mood to take a repeating beat and slowly crush the shit out of it. Also for this, one of the distortion techniques that I think would be really nice is introducing some bias like you would with dynamic tube. This kind of crushes things in a nice way. It might be a nice touch, like some sort of tube distortion or cranking it into a like tape emulator or something like that. Something that's going to have that bias, I think would give this distortion bit a nice touch, because it like really helps to really fucking tear a sound apart. What else? I love that. Yeah, it's nice. The mix is nice too. Fuck you, you fucking stupid piece of shit, SoundCloud. Fuck you. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Nice. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of isotope trash, to be honest. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people get really cool results with it, but it never really works for me. But yeah, good call. Distortion on the master. Okay. Ascend. Is Ascend here? Is this person here? It is trash. At Ascend. No. Okay. All right. Chorix. Are you Mr. Bill? that's nice. I think some of those sounds could use a little bit of support in the low end. I feel like, again, maybe it's my headphones, but I feel like could have a little bit more lows in there. I like what's happening here, though. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, I don't think I skipped your track, Warehawk. I always forget what your fucking name is. Here we go. All right. Oh no, we didn't. Oh, I didn't mean to skip your track. I just didn't know that was you. No. Okay, we can do it. Okay, or I guess we'll do it when you come back or something. Okay. Yeah, I think it would be worthwhile to reinforce these with some sub. This part too. I kind of just think that is maybe a bit too loud. It'd be nicer to hear a bit more detail on those granular things, and also like messing with the different methods of making those kind of like kind of sounds, because it sounds really cool. But I feel like it's a little bit homogenous. Like I think a couple more layers or something. Or just a couple other techniques or something. I like this though. I like this intro. I feel like you could go a little bit more wild with the I think you could have like a longer decay on and keep the reverb in there a bit, and then when you. Yeah, so when you finally cut out the other stuff, then cut the reverb as well to have like a super dry sound. That would be a nice touch. But yeah, this track is really interesting. I'm really excited to see where this goes. Yeah, I think you've got something really good here. Yeah, please send the next version because I think it's really cool. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. Ordity, can you please send SoundCloud links next time? But otherwise, all good. Or some other streaming service. Clip is also allowed. I hope that doesn't autoplay. Okay. Yeah. That's too bad. Kind of curious what it sounds like now. Okay. Okay, so we'll listen to that one when he comes back. Oh, that would be cool. Or no, don't worry about it. I already have it here. Let's just do this one first. Okay, so we're doing Ordity now. I like this intro already. This is fucking cool. Wow. That was really cool. Let's listen to that again. My first thought is sort of like, I kind of wanted to get to a place that's more intense. I don't think it needs to go there, but yeah, this is really cool. I want to hear more of this for sure. Yeah, that snare is fucking cool too. It sounds fucking, the outcome of it is amazing already. I love that. Yeah, that was really cool. I really want to hear more of this. Like, you got to make this longer. It's so fucking nice. Yeah. Actually, you know what? What am I thinking of? So, this one. So that kind of, I think that might be too far for this, but that's the halting, silency, awkward stuff. I think might be a nice touch, because the thing that you have now. Fuck, I don't know, man. That, like, that's so good. I really like that a lot. That really makes me happy to hear that. Okay. Cool. Great track. Yeah. Don't forget to post to your SoundClouds and stuff if you like. Okay, TQI. Saw them in here before. Yeah, my pleasure. Please keep sending them. I really, really liked that one. That was cool. Okay, sweet. Here we go. TQI. Another weekly beat. Ooh, those are nice. Whoops. Should we still listen to it? It sounds pretty interesting like this. I think this is pretty cool. You can send it again, TQI. Don't worry about it. No stress. No stress, no mess. That's cool. I like that. I think there's lots of stuff there. I'm not obviously gonna give you feedback on something that didn't export the way you wanted it to. But yeah, I think there's lots of good stuff in there. Also think this mix would be a good thing to resample, to fuck around with. So maybe it'll be useful anyways. But I like the direction you're headed. I think it's cool. There's some really nice, like, those are really nice. I really like those. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's try that again. Ooh, that was nice. Wow. Fucking hell. Wow. That was really fucking cool. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for sending that. I think, although I'm not a huge fan of using stretched out kicks, but I'm conflicted because I think that it really works here. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. But I think it's working here. Yeah, and then the snare, whatever. And then I think the form is really cool too. I could listen to quite a bit more of this, to be honest. I'd like to hear more like this to be longer. Yeah, sick. Another fucking classic. Another classic alchemy track. I love that. Wicked. Okay. Something makes me think this is not. Okay, that's not what we do here. Okay.
And I know you turned the stone.
Cool, but also not what we do here. Lit noise. This is you, Leon? Nice. Cool. That's super weird. That's really cool. Nice. Nice. Okay, I think there's quite a few like interesting things going on here. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you like my personal taste thing. So I think one thing I would do is I would not have the super saws in here. I think they sort of take away from the really cool shit that's happening with the other elements. I think the other thing I would get rid of is the like brown. What is it? The like brown. I mean, that's like a personal taste thing. I don't think that like that sound is sort of, I don't know, it's a bit too like top 40 for me. And then so, but the thing is that like, so this drop here, like, I don't see any reason why you couldn't have like a fucked up version of this vocal. Like take that fucking vocal and throw that over this, or like pitch it up a bit and like make it weird and throw it over top of this. I think that would be a fucking sweet fit. The bass also you could make a little bit more stereo. It feels a bit mono right now. Like it doesn't feel like big mono. It feels like small in the stereo field. It was a cool sound though. You could have some kind of vibe in the main plug. Yeah. Super like detuned and noisy. That's cool. That's the good feedback from Gloric, I think. Also think like, okay, so I think the more you fuck with this section and this section, the more like kind of, so this to me sounds very like sort of normal and like good work at a festival type thing. But I think the contrast of having something like that and then having something super fucked up, like the direction that you're kind of going in here of having this weird stuff, that would work really well with this section being as it is. Even with the super saws, the down, all that stuff, and then just go into a really weird thing. This is like really on the right track, I think. But I think like, so, I mean, that bass sound is cool, but I think you could take it a bit further with the weirdness. Maybe detuning it like, so it's kind of like getting out of tune, or like bringing in some unison or something. Yeah, good tips from Gloric as well. I think also like, I think the high end of your bass is kind of, it sort of feels like it's getting, with the frequency shifter could be kind of cool. I wouldn't go too drastic with it. Yeah. But I mean like, so if like, not, I don't, sorry, I kind of misspoke. I don't mean like detuning it and like letting it stay in a really detuned place. I mean like, so if you have a little bit clearer of a tone of what this bass is, I'm almost imagining like taking that same like type articulation, but like using maybe a different bass sound, and then some like, you kind of are doing that, I guess, but I feel like it's almost, maybe I wouldn't use the frequency shifter. I think maybe just doing it as MIDI pitch bend. Yeah. I think it's since I'm not like super well versed in making basses, what I mean is like, less noisy, but then what I mean by the detune is like pitch bend type thing. Yeah. Less. Yeah. Sorry, that was terminology fuck up on my part. And yeah, I think that snare could have also a little bit more low mids, and maybe even just be louder in comparison to the other stuff. But it's, yeah, there's some interesting stuff in here for sure. Also, I feel like you could have a drop that's like has this kind of stuff in it. That could make some cool. It's quite a meaty sound, so yeah, I feel like you could probably get some cool drop type situation out of that. But yeah, cool. Thanks for sending that in. Thanks for sticking around. Cool. Nice one. Okay, is IQ here? Oh no, IQ is the one that said I left the stream. Okay, I'm curious about this though. Okay, yeah, that's not, well, I don't know. Actually, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Okay, follow that person too. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for sending it. That's cool. Okay, we got Dark Rest. We got Shadow Wanderer. We got Sonic Junkie, who wants us to forgive the snare. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing that today. Who is this person again? Fuck. I keep forgetting. Warehog. Where is Warehogify back? He's gonna eat. It's a 2 year. Okay. Wow. So now we have to roast you. Okay, let's do Dark Rest first. Here it is. Dark Rest here. At Dark Rest. Yo. Okay, sweet. So, Dark Rest. Ooh.
به الجوزاء ترقص في الدجى.
Ooh. What is going on with the time in this track?
به الجوزاء ترقص في الدجى.
Okay, I'm really sorry, but I really have to pee, so I'll be back in a second. Just play this playlist again.
It's going to be a they will buy It's go- It's going to be a
I'm just having a little snack. Oh. Okay, so we're back. Let's listen to this track again. Sorry about that, Dark Rest.
هذه الجوزاء ترقص في الدجى.
why, but this rhythm feels so weird to me. Yeah, I think for me it's mostly this first bit. It sounds like some of the, I don't know. Like I think like it's like maybe something about how it sits against that tabla or whatever that is, that loop. Or I'm assuming that's a loop. Yeah, there's something really unsettling and strange about it, but I really like it. But then I feel like the rest of the track doesn't accentuate that as much. But it's kind of cool. I feel like my main thought would be like that you could break up this solid chunk of like similar amount of intensity a bit. But then I also understand the need for tracks like this in like a festival type set. I think like I definitely don't have enough of this kind of stuff. That's why my sets are a little bit all over the fucking map, and it doesn't always work that well for dancing. Yeah, that would be kind of my first thought, would be like maybe break up this flow a little bit. No huge feedback. Maybe a bit much of these like jump 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 jump, those bigger hits. Could use a bit less of those. Hello, Radiant. But again, like I think the track works. It kind of feels done to me, to be honest. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. That was nice. What are your thoughts about it, Darkgrass? Do you feel like it's done or what? Fuck, this is too big. I didn't notice that. Oops. And this is too small. What is going on with this channel? What a mess. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to fit this on the screen. I feel like this could be smaller. for track review. This could be smaller too, I guess. Okay. Still doesn't fit really. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, there's not very many people in the queue, Radiant, so yeah, feel free to send something. So we wanted to go with kind of an organic feel, the second half with the toms I wrote yesterday, so a bit raw. Cool. It's a good feel though, like it works. I think the idea with the toms works for sure. Yeah, cool. Nice track. Shadow Wanderer. Nice. Nice one, TQI. See ya. Yes. At Shadow Wanderer. Okay, sweet. Okay. Yo, dude. So I put this together a couple days ago. Okay. Oh. Peeking a bit. Oh. I like this a lot already. Yeah, it has this nice balance of like loud but soft still somehow. It's nice. Make a good sound. Nice. Those cuts I think could be a little bit more like mutes instead of like chug chug chug. That was really cool. I think Gloric's thoughts about it were pretty dead on what I was thinking. Like, the intro is like. But I really like so much of this is so cool. I really like that. Yeah. And the flow between sections is cool. Good point, Radiant. Yeah, really cool. Yeah. I think those guys could be like a little harsher mutes. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I think it works. Could get a little weirder. That's always my thought. Yeah, wicked. I like that one a lot. I want to hear this part again. Nice. That is satisfying. Okay, Sonic Junkie. Ooh. I'll boost this a little bit. Not too much. I'm liking this. Oof. Yeah. Wow. Wow. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think we kind of talked about in the chat everything. I think like so if you wanted to give this the old 2020, I would maybe change that synth because it's like it feels a bit too much in John Hopkins land, in my opinion. And I think like you really have your own sound, so I think going too close there to like down 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 down, that one sounds a bit too John Hopkins-y. It's a fucking sick sounding synth, so like I get why you used it, but I think like yeah, it reminds a little bit too much of, I mean, I like it too, that's what, but that the thing that I'm saying is like I think, okay, why am I saying this? The reason I'm saying is I think like if you do this, you're setting yourself up for a comparison with John Hopkins, which I think like just by switching that synth, that would really make this like just a uniquely you thing. I don't think that there's anything wrong with doing stuff that sounds like a particular person. But I think like, yeah, I just think like you have such a distinct sound that like having that sonic element that like really links you to this other artist kind of does a disservice to your sound, where like I think another synth would work equally well there. Then again, it's not really a big deal. I don't know. I think it's really similar. That it really like, to me, it really, really sounds like a John Hopkins synth. But again, like clearly, I'm not like, yeah, I'm not the end all be all. And clearly there's enough people that disagree with me that I wouldn't bother. Especially if you can't hear it, then kind of whatever. What was I going to say? Yeah. And then this section. Okay, yeah, I was going to say this climax bit here feels like it comes a bit too quickly. It works. It really works. But I feel like it comes a bit too quickly. Could use a bit more like foreshadowing or more time of that. And then yeah, I kind of agree with you that this section feels like maybe not different enough to what was happening earlier, or I think some of this could be incorporated in this previous part or something. And then yeah, one option would be like go straight to this, because I think that would totally work, or go somewhere else for a bit. This section is fucking beauty. I mean, see, there you have a different synth, though. Which, like, would totally work there. Oh, whatever. Anyways, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. It's like probably not a super unique technique or whatever, and it's a super nice sounding sound. But to me, it's so linked in my brain, and maybe it's just because I fucking listened to so much John Hopkins when I was younger. Like I was a big fan until I saw him shit the bed live a couple times, and now I'm kind of over it. But I shouldn't be so harsh. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so yeah. I think, oh shit, hold on. I think this track is really cool though. And you said it was from 2 years ago or something? I still really want to hear you finish it. Yeah, exactly. Meowsome. I agree with that. Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, Glork, if you like this, you probably would like John Hopkins. But yo, Sonic Junkie, you should totally finish this. This is really fucking cool. There's a lot of really nice things. And so I feel like this kind of touches on a lot of the things about your style that I really like, where something about the way that you produce and the way that you do things, I feel like in a lot of other people's music, this wouldn't be that captivating to me. Like this super weird rhythm. I don't know, for some reason I feel like that wouldn't work for me, but you have this way of organizing things. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but it really like works for me. Like this doesn't feel too long or anything. And so that's like one aspect that I really like of your sound. Also, I love shit like this too. And then this whole build-up is just fucking beauty. Yeah, wicked. That's really nice. Yeah, Insides by John Hopkins. Primo shit. That was the peak John Hopkins, in my opinion. Okay, what do we got? Gareth Williard and X3 and Friends. Okay, so Radiant. You're up. You're up. Oh, right, Werehogify. Okay, hold on, we gotta do Werehogify. Sorry, we'll get back to that. Yeah. Happy birthday again to Werehogify. I like this one a lot. I don't think it's boring. I really don't think it's boring. I don't know why. Just maybe because it's slow. But no, I think it has a nice evolution. I like what you were saying about think this one needs drums though. That's the one thing I would maybe take out. Cymbals, sure, but I think the kick is totally not needed in this. Yeah, this is really pretty. Nice. Yeah, that would be nice. The pitch bends. I like that idea. Nice. Yeah, that was great. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry that took so goddamn long. Woulg-approved. Nice. Okay. Take care. I think I'm going to finish up pretty soon here. We're almost done the queue. Okay. Radiant. You're up.
On the internet, even though they're not really talking about us, but characters based on us. And at the same time, by my ex-girlfriend who was killed in a car explosion's monkey.
Man, I don't know what the fuck you just said, little kid.
Okay, so I like that. I think what Glork was saying makes sense. Like, could be a little bit like you pull out some of the lows before the drops and stuff. There's a lot of cool elements. The cha feels a little bit like strange timing to me. I'm not really sure why, but it just. Maybe it needs some swing. Or it's these Scotch naps cha 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 cha. Chan 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 cha cha. Cha chan cha cha. Yeah, I think like going through and kind of cleaning up how these percussions interact would help a bit. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, well I'll keep going then. Hopefully it's not fucked. This part like starts to lock in for me a lot better.
Anxiety.
But yeah, I think that would help a lot, is like going through and just really thinking about how each different percussion element like interacts and talks to the other ones.
Bust it up so people stop calling us names on the internet.
Also, like I like this like snippet of vocals, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of vocals or like talking voices in general. I like how minimal this one is a lot. I think that's really cool. You could also reinforce that 808 type thing with like another snare. I think that would make, or another kick. I think that would maybe, because I don't know why I thought that, but that would, I don't know. I like that. Like, I mean, I like the idea that like wonky feel kind of. I like that kind of stuff, but yeah, I feel like this maybe just needs some more something to like give it a bit more momentum through the whole thing. I'm not sure. I like this. There's something that's off, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but I think it's that thing that I pointed out with like the way the percussions are talking to each other. I think that's the bit to like just go in there and just clean it up, and that'll bring the whole thing like up a bit, up a level, whatever. It'll like level it up. But yeah, cool. I like the track. Send it when you get to the next version if you want. I'm happy to listen to that again. Nice.
Every nigga dig a song.
I think you can you rewind in the live stream, Radiant? I feel like you can just skip back a bit and watch that bit again. But yeah, I mean, good track, Radiant. Thanks for sending that in. Okay, so X3. I like this a lot. I really like the sound design. Especially those little. That sounds really cool. It's a nice touch too, to bring in that bow, bow, bow. Snare could be bigger, I think. You could put a bigger one in there, I think. Or just another layer under that one. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that. Yeah, it's cool. I think just keep going because it's working. Whatever you're doing, it's working. I would turn this bit down a bit. Or not turn it down. Oh wait, I think the track was... was it clipping? Oh yeah, I think it was. Sorry. My bad. Okay, let's listen again. But yeah, I think this part, you can pull down a bit of those like highs. I think that'll make this like sit a bit better.
Other nigga did us something.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's it. Just keep going, but and I think just pull down a bit of the highs in this bit, like 1K and up. It'll make the contrast even bigger too, which I think will be a good thing. Yeah, could add some faster little cuts. Well, you have some in there. Hold on, let's listen again. Yeah, so I'm like, but yeah, the rhythm is really working, and the flammy kind of stuff is, yeah, I think some more. I wouldn't fill in all the gaps though. I'd be careful about filling in the gaps because I think the silences are really working here too. Where am I? Yeah, nice, cool, great. So that's it for today, y'all. Oh, we'll do this one. Sonic Junkie, we'll do your other one next time. Who is it? Oh, Michael, okay. I think you could pull out the, I think you can pull down the highs a bit. They're pretty aggressive. Sorry, Joe. I don't think the mid-range is missing. I think you just have too many highs in there. Sorry, I think it's flipping a bit too. There we go. Oof, yeah. I think if you pull the other elements down and then with your kick, here, hold on, I'll type. Cool. Yeah, that was cool. I don't know if that's really like in the style of what this channel is usually about, but thanks for sending that anyways. It's cool to hear. I think you could get a little bit weirder with it too, to be honest. It sits pretty comfortably in that kind of like psi bass, whatever that genre is called. It feels like it sits pretty comfortably in there, and I think like you could kind of, I would just encourage you to try to bust out of that a little bit more. But the rhythms are cool. I think just like adding a adding a B section that's a little bit more distinct from it would help. Switching up the rhythm a bit might help. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's coming along. It's cool. Yeah, sweet. Thanks for sending that. And thank you to everybody for coming. That's it for this week. Yeah, thanks to everybody for coming. See you next week. Thursday's the production stream. Saturday's the track review. Send me your tracks. Send me money if you want. You can send me money. I'm not offended by that. I know a lot of streamers are offended if you send them money. I'm not offended. So if you want to just send me money randomly, I'm okay with that. Or food. Food is also good. Cigarettes. Anything. If you want to send it, send it. Just make sure you sanitize it before you send it so that we don't I don't want to get sick. You can send hate mail also to the same email if you have some hate that you've got build up. You want to release that. It's good. You don't want to bottle it up. Don't bottle up your hate. Stickers. I like stickers. You can send stickers. What else? Thoughts and prayers. You can send your thoughts and prayers if you want. They don't do anything, but it's always nice. Okay, that's it. Thank you.